Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Tate's Break-In, Brady Investigators, STEFAN MIA, Paulina's Angelic Communication. Days of Our Lives reveal that Tate Black gets arrested after breaking and entering. Brady Black questions Sarah Horton about comas. Stefan Mia goes missing. Also, Paulina Price gets a phenomenon after a heavenly communication. Keep reading to find out what's coming up in the Peacock Cleaner pieces. Days of Our Lives. Tate Black's new crime DOL reveal that Tate decides to take drastic action. Tate goes to Holly Jonas' bedroom window. Holly will be shocked, but will let him outside. Days of Our Lives. Tate's Break-In, Brady Investigators, STEFAN MIA, Paulina's angelic message. Tate will question Holly about why she didn't admit the medicines were his. Holly could tell Tate that her memory is veritably clear. Of course, Holly might realize what Mia is doing to Tate fairly. When Tuesday's occasion charade, Holly and Tate are busted by and Nicole Walker Mia. By Friday's occasion, Holly begs not to have Tate arrested. During this plea, Holly has Nicole's support. Still, Tate ends up being shackled anyway. DOL. Paulina Price's phenomenon. During the Paulina and Abe Carver will continue their visit with the angel that appeared in the sanitarium room. The angel has an important communication for Abe and Paulina. Not only will Paulina be healed, but Abe will get his memory back eventually in March 2024. Meanwhile, Eli Grant and Lonnie Price grant Bandy the job offer in Washington, D.C. Days of Our Lives. Trip Johnson and Wendy Shin's fate. Days of Our Lives reveal that Trip and Wendy have passed out while in prison. Ava Vitale will manage to get free and formerly again, brigades up with Black Patch. Ava, John Black and Steve Johnson get to work trying to save Trip and Wendy. Ava, Steve, and John will find Trip and Wendy. While work is done to revive the couple, Rafe Hernandez and Harris Michaels show up on the scene. DOL. Rafe, Harris, and Jada Hunter bandy their passions about Officer Goldman. John, Roman Brady, Marlena Evans, and Eric Brady talk about Jude Brady's forthcoming christening. Plus, Maggie Horton Kiriakis and Constantine Melianis get near. Also, Harris interrogates about Stefan's whereabouts. Which plot are you looking forward to seeing the most during the week of March 11th? Teresa and Brady's secret bedroom passion keep Alex in the dark as effects get messy? Days of Our Lives reveal that Teresa Brady and Brady Black could find themselves hopeless for some kind of release. Brady and Teresa have been growing closer throughout Tate Black's fire, but they've clearly been frustrated by all the roadblocks. During the day's spoilers say Brady and Teresa will get another round of disappointing and infuriating updates. Tate himself will be substantially to condemned this time around since he'll get busted in Holly Jonas' bedroom. DOL suckers can anticipate that to lead to Tate's arrest, so Teresa and Brady will surely give him a major lecture. Tate should be stayed put at the halfway house rather of making his legal agony indeed worse. Day's spoilers allude all the chaos could lead to Brady and Teresa relating in an intriguing way. Since Teresa and Brady will both be so rankled up over the situation, could they blow off some broom in bed together? It's a possibility to consider since Teresa and Brady have really been connecting on a deeper position recently. Teresa is still on the outs with Alex Kiriakis, so that could make it easier for her to sizzle with Brady again. Of course, it's also possible Brady and Teresa will hit the wastes as a way to celebrate Tate walking free. Holly is bound to come clean at some point, so hopefully Tate will get off the hook and be suitable to move on with his life. Brady and Teresa may be so relieved that they reconnect in bed together, so that's also an option to keep in mind. Anyhow, Teresa and Brady could cross that line and find themselves wondering what to do in the fate. Still, that could leave her eager to keep what happened with Brady a secret if Alex comes crawling back to Teresa with the marriage offer of her dreams. Nethermost line, Day's spoilers suggest Brady and Teresa's strengthening bond must be going nearly. Could it lead to a hot bedroom hassle that these spouses eventually try to brush under the hairpiece? Still, Alex could find out sooner or laterly, so that could set the stage for some shocking news, and that's on top of the changed will scheme Teresa's formerly hiding. If so, Days of Our Lives say Teresa will continue to land in tight spots. Sloane kidnaps Leo, earning a hostage as Jude's scheme gyrations out of control. Days of Our Lives reveal that Leo Stark's guilt could become a problem for Sloane Peterson Brady over time. DOL suckers know Leo feels a connection to Jude Brady since he helped bring him into the world and watched Nicole DiMera bond with him in those first many moments of his life. Sloane actually seems to be letting her guard down a bit too important with Leo, who's been blackmailing her over the secret ever since Dimitri von Leuschner brought him in the circle. Since Sloane lately put Leo on babysitting duty, that says a lot about the situation. Sloane managed to get Leo's wild demands under control, so now she putatively feels enough good about him keeping his mouth shut. Still, Days suggest Leo's guilt could be Sloane's death since he's not a bad Joe at his core. Although Leo is a schemer and an opportunist, that doesn't mean he's okay with Nicole being separated from the little boy she desperately wanted. Sloane obviously hasn't acclimated well to fatherhood, so Leo must know that Jude would be better off with his bio mama. Days say that could come decreasingly clear to Leo, especially if he attends Jude's christening and substantiations a moment of Nicole connecting with her son. Nicole may score the chance to hold Jude and give Leo a front-row seat to the inarguable bond they still partake. At some point, Days say Leo's guilt may come too important to bear. Still, she may have to do commodity about it if Sloane realizes Leo is formerly again a real trouble and that he could blow this secret sky high. It's easy to imagine Sloane acting impulsively and knocking Leo out to stop him from discovering. Could Sloane abduct Leo and make him her hostage as everything starts twisting out of control? Melinda Trask is formerly concerned about the possibility that she'll land in captivity along with Sloane, so she may flip out if Sloane adds hijacking to the list of crimes she's tangled up in. It'd be delightful to watch Melinda and Sloane figure out what they're going to do about interned Leo, so stay tuned for updates on whether bad news is brewing for all three of them. Days of Our Lives say Leo remains a wild card in all this, so Sloane and Melinda will have to be careful with him. Smug raspberries and double-crossing movables. When it comes to Days of Our Lives, every addict has their own opinion and Cleaner Mecca is no different. For 5 days, we sat and watched the good, the bad, and everything in between. Then, we lead with sanguinity. Unfortunately, we don't always get what we want. So then's a review of the week that was, including a health extremity, a medicine extremity, a lot of heads overall. What I am feeling this week, the little effects a lot about Days tried me this week, so I tried to concentrate on what I enjoyed. Eric visited the DiMera manse, where he caught up with Nicole and Holly. There's such an ease with the three of them that isn't there with Nicole, EJ, and Holly. It's this natural comfortability factor that I enjoy and, at the same time, I begrudge it because we don't get it all the time. I know we re on a spouse time then, but I do love further scenes with these three. The way Eric interacts with Holly is simply lovely. There's a connection there. Abe, Lonnie, and Chanel. Sure, this health and heart extremity story is about Paulina. But it's James Reynolds who's giving me the moments to flash back as Abe starts to say farewell to his woman. And I adored sisters Lonnie and Chanel ignoring about Paulina. They were must-see scenes, especially since Lonnie flashed back moments when she knew Paulina as her cool, fantastic aunt and not her mama yet. Still, these scenes also made me sad that Stowers isn't always around. I am greedy that way. Temp Sloane. As important as I enjoyed Jessica Surfety as Sloane Peterson when Natasha Hall stepped in for her temporarily, I was pleasantly surprised. The transition was flawless. Hall can come back anytime. The Bobby Stein connection. One thing about this Everett Lynch story I set up intriguing in his remedy session with Marlena. Dr. Evans opened a train she got from Jada. The name stated in it was Robert Everett Stein, and his mama's name was Lynch.